My name is Riana Square. I'm a student in the Intro to Exercise Science class at Georgia Southern University, and today I'll be discussing the article, High Intensity Interval Training in the Real World, Outcomes from a 12-Month Intervention in Overweight Adults. High Intensity Interval Training, also known as HIIT, was introduced as an alternative to the 30 minutes of daily exercise at moderate intensity. This 30 minutes of exercise has been the current recommendation. However, some people have expressed they don't have time for this kind of exercise every single day. HIIT involves high intensity interworked with rest or low intensity exercises. The purpose of this study was to investigate how HIIT influences the body, as well as to test if participants would choose to participate in HIIT exercises over the 12-month period. As for methods, participants were recruited by advertisement. They had to be 18 years or older with a body mass index of 27 or above. They also had to have no symptoms of cardiovascular disease or a history of cardiovascular disease. There were several exclusions, some of which included those with type 1 or 2 diabetes, respiratory conditions, and pregnant or breastfeeding women. Height, weight, blood pressure, waist circumference, and a few other measurements were recorded. The YMCA submaximal cycle ergometer was used to measure physical fitness. As far as the results, baseline characteristics are concerned, the only significant p-value was under extroversion and agreeableness. The main finding when comparing the HIIT exercise to the current recommendation was a significant difference in the enjoyment of physical activity, which can be shown using this table. As far as the discussion, although there was a significant difference in the enjoyment of physical activity, the study showed that 3 weekly HIIT sessions versus the current recommendation did not show any significant differences in health outcomes at the 12-month mark. One strength was that this study showed is that HIIT can be an option for most obese people, which reflects the study's emphasis on real-world application. However, the weakness is devotion to continue long-term. This study supports existing research by showing that poor devotion to the exercise leads to health results that are more modest. In conclusion, this study used various measures to compare HIIT with the current recommendation of 30 minutes of moderate daily exercise. The biggest difference was the enjoyableness of the HIIT exercise, although there were no major differences in health outcomes. One suggestion that may further this research would be to measure variables that were not mentioned in this study. These new findings may provide more insight to the comparison. I now have the references used during this study. Thank you.